We have gathered tonight in the spirit of friendship at the core of our relationship. When I look back at our history, we got closer during the most difficult times, as if, despite the distance, our two peoples share a deep sense of brotherhood. Already in 1757, during the well-known Battle of Plassey, when the East Indian Company was about to build a private empire, the French picked a side and supported the Viceroyalty of Bengal. No offense to our British friends, but I may say we were on the right side of the story. I thought we were far from the current regular contact between our two societies and our two countries. The first dialogue started at that time between our two people through the ships of traders and soldiers. And only 52 years ago, we realized that we belong to the same family. A family who gathers women and men ready to sacrifice their life for freedom. One of our most eminent intellectuals, André Malraux, you mentioned him, embodied this common ideal during the Liberation War. He said loud and clear, the petitions and speeches won't be enough given the future of the nation at stake. All the young women and men of goodwill should come and fight. Behind this call, there was a genuine admiration for the people of Bangladesh. He admired the bravery and the resilience of a nation strongly to defend the language, its culture, and more broadly, its dignity. He knew the finest flower of your literature too. For the works of the great Tagore were translated into French very early on, and his poems were transposed by our writer André Gide. Thanks to the greatest writer, poet, philosopher, and simple genius of the 20th century that was Tagore, the exceptional beauty of Bengali resonates in your national anthem. Chirodin Toma Akash, Toma Batash, Ama Pani, Bajé. I wanted during my trip to pay tribute to this common history that binds us together in adversity. That's why I will be visiting tomorrow a highly symbolic place in the history of the struggle for independence, your father's personal residence, from which he led several movements that led to the country's independence. I think the best way to pay tribute to the martyrs will be to acknowledge the tremendous success of Bangladesh over the years. Based on democratic principles and the rule of law, at the core of your identity, Bangladesh is progressively retrieving its place on the world stage, crossroads for trade, science, and culture. Those assets will be more than needed to face the current challenges, especially climate change. From the immensity of your beach to the beauty of your lakes and the depths of the great mangrove forests of the Sundarbans, a country where nature is as abundant as as yours, knows the importance of preserving this environment. I want to praise your leadership on this issue, and you can count on France and our full support in order to convince the countries mainly responsible for the emission of greenhouse gases, but also to help you to adapt. France will be again on your side. In a region facing new imperialism, we want to propose a third way, with no intention to bully our partners or to lead them to unsustainable schemes. And as you did during the Liberation War, all our strategy is focused on strengthening the independence and the strategic autonomy of our friends to give them the freedom of sovereignty. And this way, definitely climate change, a sustainable approach from a geopolitical point of view in this region is possible because what you did during the past decade is just a unique economic success. And I want to commend you as well for your fight against poverty and your incredible results from an economic point of view. More than 3 decades after François Mitterrand's visit, we are opening a new page of our long-standing relationship. Thank you so much for honoring France and for honoring the entire French delegation with your invitation. This honor is at the aid of the friendship that carries our two countries. Let me in turn raise a toast to your country with its long history and wish our two countries an equally long shared journey. I want to have this toast to our friendship for the past and for the future. Good evening, everybody.